Okay, now next topic is sum of IID random variables. Last class we studied sum of two independent random variables x and y. But now we'll study sum of independent and identical random variables. So the random variables are independent and identical. Such a independent and identical n number of random variables you have. You have n number of random variables. That is xi, that is sum is equals to w, that is w is sum of n independent and identical random variables. W is equals to summation over I is equals to 1 to n xi. So how to analyze this one? To find mean of this w, mean of this random variables e of xi is any one random variable. You know that these random variables are identical, so I can write e of xi is equals to e of x. E of x is equals to mu x. Next, variance of xi. You know that all random variables are independent and they are identical, so I can write xi is equals to variable x. That is equals to sigma x square. So the mean and variance of all independent and identical random variables are same. That is mean is equals to mu x and variance is equals to sigma x square. Now we will study correlation, that is e of xi xj. That is correlation of xi and xj. So there are two cases, when I is equals to j and when I is not equals to j. So what happens if I is equals to j? If I is equals to j, e of xi square is equals to e of x square is equals to sigma square plus mu x square. So it is proved in previous class, previous module, e of x square is equals to sigma x square plus mu x square. Similarly, when I is not equals to j, it is e of x into e of x, that is mu x square. Now, if the random variables IIDs are 2, then n is equals to 2, then w2 is equals to x1 plus x2, then e of w2 is equals to 2 into mu x and variance of w2 is equals to 2 into sigma square. If n is equals to 3, then w3 is equals to x1 plus x2 plus x3. E of w3 is equals to 3 into mu x and variance of w3 is equals to 3 into sigma square. And similarly for n number of this IID random variables, mu w is equals to n into mu x, sigma variance is equals to n into sigma square, sigma x square, and characteristic function is 5x to the power n j omega. So okay, this is about IID random variable, sum of IID random variables.